racks when I'm talking. I got that water on me like a faucet. I wear the trap till it's exhausted. These Gucci shoes, watch how you walking. Get fresh, getting dressed in the car. Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. Back one more time, man. We had to run it back, you know what I'm saying? Jump around.
100%.
It's your boy, MetboyTDG, and we got the legend Tommy in here. What's up, my
What's
boy?
up? What's up, brother? How you been doing, man?
Hey, man, you know, I'm always good. Can't always smiles.
100%, especially when you're podcasting with me. You have
Facts. What you got on the plate
Oh,
today?
man, I got a bunch of shit for you today. I got a bunch of questions for you today, so I hope you're ready, bro.
Let's do it.
All right. Let me ask you this, bro. Why are humans naturally drawn to conflict? And I don't know if you have the answer to that question, but I bet you have a good conclusion on it.
Because of what happened in the Garden of Eden and when sin entered the world.
Mm.
That's the answer right there. When sin entered the world, all corruption and evil and bad things enter, and our flesh is naturally drawn to it. It's the curse that we have to be saved from.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that ignorance is bliss?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because think about it. If you don't know that it's bad to do something, it's
Mm.
good to you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, ignorance of the law doesn't excuse you from it. That's one thing a lot of people
Mm.
gotta realize. It might be bliss, but you know, all good things aren't good things.
Let me ask you this: as a religious man,
Mm-hmm.
such as myself, what would society look like if it didn't have religion?
Say that again.
What would society look like if it didn't have religion?
Uh, hmm. Good question. Probably a bunch of robots. Honestly, probably a bunch of robots.
Yeah.
But without it, I mean, you'll see the fall of humanity for sure. Cause then you have no
100%.
guidelines. You have no guidelines. Cause think about it. Think about the laws we have here in America and the laws just in places in general. They kind of are tied to the laws of religion, right?
Right. No,
You
you're
can't
right.
steal, murder, all that stuff. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
100%.
So without it, you kind of have no structure to humanity.
100%. Let me ask you this. This is actually a personal question that I actually thought of. And personally, I believe this.
So,
But I'm going to ask you it as a question. Do you believe that cheating should be illegal?
you mean like cheating on your spouse?
Correct.
Uh, I mean, in the eyes of God, it is, but so far as like punishable by the law of man, not so much. Because I mean, it's a personal thing.
I agree. But it is also scientifically proven that cheating on a woman because of her emotions actually changes her brain chemistry.
Yeah. But I will
So I
say this
think that
though.
cheating, I'm not saying it should be a large charge, like you should get a life sentence for cheating on somebody. But I do think that cheating on a person should be a little bit illegal. You
I
know what I mean?
mean,
Just a
think
little
about
bit.
it. If you're married and you get caught cheating and she want a divorce, you got to pay alimony. You know what I mean? So you,
Depending on your state, though, and depending
yeah,
on
that's
if
true.
she signed
That's
a
true.
prenup.
I do feel like there should be some form of subtle punishment for it. Because I mean,
Something, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of something. I'm not saying they
especially
got to
if you
go to
married,
prison.
like girlfriend or
Yeah, that's
boyfriend,
right.
I don't want to hear
Yeah,
about
like you
that.
married, you got 3 kids, like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't got no business out there cheating.
Nah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And you done made this woman also believe that you gonna be with her for the rest of her life. You never gonna cheat on her. You never gonna do anything dirty to her. And then you cheat on her, and that again changes her brain chemistry. She don't trust you no more. And a whole spiral of events that then lead to divorce or whatever. You
You
know what
want to
I
know an
mean?
interesting fact? And this is like a concrete fact. Like back
What is it?
in ancient times, you get caught committing adultery, they stone you to death.
Mm.
The man and the woman, they stone you to death. They kill you.
You want to know another fun fact? Sucking dick, and I'm sorry, I'll bleep that out. Sucking dick is actually against the rules. Is against the law
Guess where?
everywhere in the world.
Really?
Correct. Sucking dick is against the rules of nature. It's been illegal since the 1800s.
Hmm. I didn't
It's
know
not
that.
necessarily like you gonna go to jail for sucking dick, but it's more of it's more of
I was like, how y'all stop saying it? Like,
I'm sorry,
y'all say like fellatio or
I'm a
something.
comedian, I'm a comedian, I'm a comedian. Nah, it's more of like you not supposed to do that. People believe that you're not supposed to do that. Another fun fact, I'm gonna fuck your brain up with this one because this one fucked me up for a few days. This is 100% true. You can Google it. You can fact check it. Anything y'all motherfuckers want to do in the comments, you can check it.
Here we go.
Females, it's not necessarily true. We don't know 100% because obviously we weren't in that fucking time. But it is said from men that women used to shove fish up their pussies and let them die and then cook it and feed it to their husband as a form of romance.
That
This
sounds
was
like voodoo. That sounds like some voodoo stuff. I don't. What?
that was written obviously by a man, and I personally believe it was something to do with how they felt like they smelled because they didn't take
Yeah,
fucking baths and
I
shit.
don't think that's true at all. Yeah,
But
I don't think
that
that's true at
is
all.
true that the conspiracy that women did that,
Yeah, I don't think
that
that the
is a true
conspiracy is true.
conspiracy.
Yeah, that what
Yeah.
he got mad at one of his shorties. That was he got mad at her.
I mean, I wouldn't. You shouldn't do anything to me in that time. I'd be like, she's a witch, and it's over with.
Facts.
Don't you do nothing like.
That's ooh, yeah. I don't know how we got to that.
Nah, I'm just swearing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
what?
nah,
So
but
fish.
that's yeah. That's a fun fact that a lot of people don't know. It's a crazy ass fact. It's just something that I thought was funny that just came off the top of my head.
It was
It
funny,
is
all right.
true. Men did believe that, and that shit is crazy to believe. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you. Let me ask you a question real quick.
What's up, bro?
What defines a good person for real?
What
For
defines
real
a good
shit.
person?
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on what somebody would consider good to them at that moment. Because you could have somebody that's a nasty, mean person. They curse all the time. They just never in a good mood. But if you was in the store and you came up, your car declined on your stuff you trying to buy, he walk up and pay for it for you. But he gonna talk junk to you. Make sure you got your money straight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though he talk junk to you and he just rude all the time, would you consider him a good person?
I would.
Right. So it's a tough question to ask what you would consider a good person, because a good person is somebody that does good deeds from their heart.
100%. And I 100% believe that, and especially without recognition, too. That's the main thing, without wanting to be recognized for the action that you did. I'll tell a story actually. One time I was in Target and I was with my wife and we were shopping for some goods or whatever. And there was a man at the counter. He was in front of me and we had our goods picked out, whatever. The only thing he was trying to buy was toilet paper and cat food. That was it. And he couldn't afford it. He had just actually came from a tornado and the flood that came from Asheville,
Yeah.
actually in North Carolina. And he was struggling to make it by. He moved down to Charlotte to be able to start a new life, and he was struggling. And without hesitating, I went ahead and said, "All right, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you." That's not the point of the story, but the point of the story is my wife said, "Why'd you do that?" So because I'm supposed to. That's just what I'm supposed to do.
Facts.
And I never thought about it again until now. Because I'm not seeking recognition for what I did. That was what I was supposed to do. He needed help, and me being a God's servant, I was there to help him.
Right. See, I tell everybody, because you got to pay attention, because a lot of people out there that do good deeds, but they're not doing them the right way. Because if you're doing a good deed, like, oh, I know this is something good to do, so I'm gonna do it just because I know it's something good to do. That ain't it. You feel me? That's okay, but no, that ain't it. Doing that good deed, you have to be like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, forget the fact that, oh yeah, it's something good to do. I want to do this. I see this needs to be done. I want out of the depths of my heart, I want to do this. Just like you want to go buy you a new pair of shoes or you want to go buy you a new car. I want to do this good deed for someone. I see their need. I want to. It would bring me joy to do this for them.
100%.
Or it's like I would hurt if
Not to
I
do
saw,
it.
yeah, I would feel bad if I didn't do it. You feel me?
Nope. 100%. And I feel like a lot of people don't got that anymore.
They don't. They really don't. A selfish and
And it,
self-gain generation we live in.
100%, bro. And it's actually sad. Like I was telling you on the last podcast, it's I, just coming across people on the side of the road. Just that simple. And not stopping for them. Like the other day, I tore myself apart. I seen two females on the road changing their tire. It had been popped. And I fought with myself because I'm like, I want to help them because I know how to change a tire. I know how
Right.
to do it properly. I know how to do it safely. I know how to do everything. But at the same time, I didn't want to take that independence from them.
Yeah. And you know,
And that's
a
a
guy
hard
walking
thing
up
to
on two
battle with.
females, they might take it weird. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And it's hard to battle with because, like, imagine I did pull up and I was like, I want to help you with your tire. There's two ways that could go. Either one, she goes, I don't fucking need you. I can change my fucking tire. I know how to change my motherfucking tire. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Or two, oh, thank you so motherfucking much. I did not know how to do this motherfucking shit, and I was just trying. And that's the two ways it can go in real shit. And so I didn't want to take that independence from them two women. I didn't want to take the independence of them being able to change a tire and say, I sat on the highway and I changed a tire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as a man at the same time, I didn't want to watch them go through that. But a lot of people don't give a fuck.
Chivalry is dead.
It is, brother.
Cause me personally, I can't watch a woman do manual
I
labor.
can't
It's called
either.
manual labor for a reason. Manual man.
Right.
Like, come on,
Man.
man.
And even on top of that, I can't watch nobody struggle to go through nothing. I really can't. Like if somebody asks me for something, I'm gonna give it to them. I can't even tell you all the stories. I can't. I really can't. I can't tell you all the stories of the times I've just given things to people because they needed, homeless people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gas money, whatever. I've given hundreds of dollars to random people because
That's
they
good.
needed it at the time. But my main point with saying any of that is there's nobody left in the world to actually do that. Nobody actually wants to sit back and say, I'm sorry that you're going through this and I'm gonna help you through it.
Very
You know what I'm
few.
saying?
Very few.
They're so worried about what they got going. I need to get home because my wife's cooking dinner. I need to get home because I want to play my game. I want to get home because this, and this.
Yeah, I mean, everybody just be caught up in their own life. You know,
100%.
that's
And
how
that's
it
the
be.
point I'm trying to make. Is that people be so caught up in their life, and if we just had a little bit more selflessness in the world and in people, the world, America itself, the United States itself, would be a better place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Eventually, I think we will get there, 100%.
We'll definitely
But
get there.
I think that it's a road that we're gonna have to climb. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Nah, we'll definitely get there. At some point, we'll get there. But who knows? I mean, people ain't as bad as it seems. It's just, like I said before, people just be so paranoid. You know what I mean? They don't know who to
Yeah.
trust. Everybody got trust issues.
100%. And that's the main fact is people got trust issues. Because one thing that I went through, and brother, I cried. I cried out to God. I cried out to Jesus. I was like, bro, I don't know what to do. And they figured it out for me. They did. And that's why I believe in God today, was because they figured it out for me. But something that I go through that I think about every single day was I forgot my wallet at home. So I didn't have any type of debit card. I had money in my account, but I wasn't able to access it
Yeah.
because my phone had also died. So I didn't have
Jeez.
Apple Pay available to me. So not only did I not have my phone charged enough to be able to get Apple Pay, but I also didn't have my debit card. And so I wasn't able to access the money that was in my account. Well, I also was 3 hours from my house because I had a service call I had to go to.
Damn.
I didn't have any money to get a charger. My father had left already, and so I wasn't able to even call my father because, again, my phone was dead and I wasn't able to access Apple Pay.
Yeah.
So my main point of this story is I walked around and I was like, sir, I'm so sorry for bothering you. I really need to charge my phone for a few seconds or even just be able to get me a charger and I can pay you back once my phone charges or something. I really need to be able to get home. I'm 3 hours from away from my house. I can't call my wife. I can't call my father. My phone's dead. I don't have my wallet. I know it sounds like a crazy story and it sounds like something I'm making up, but generally I'm not lying. I'm being honest. And when I tell you I told that story to 4 to 5, maybe even 6 people, and every single one of them looked at me like I was crazy. Every single one of them told me they weren't going to help me. And I was stuck. I couldn't call my wife. I couldn't call my father. I didn't have any money in my account because I couldn't access it. The only thing I could do was cry out to God and ask for help. And so I did. I asked God for help. I asked Jesus for help. And I said, Lord, I am struggling and you can see. I know you can see. I don't know what to do. Please. I've tried everything. I asked several people. Nobody was willing to help me. Nobody was willing to give me a payphone. Nobody was even willing to point me into a direction where maybe an office phone would be. And so, God I assume, put it in the thought in my brain to go to a gas station and ask them if I could use their manager phone to be able to call my wife. And that thought, I feel, only appeared because of the Lord Jesus Christ and God Himself. And that was the only thing that got me out of that situation because I did not think of that before. And that was the only thing that got me out of the situation. And my point with that entire story is that people are so stuck in their ways and so stuck in the life that they're living and so stuck in the trauma that they've been through that they're not willing to help the next human that generally needs help.
Fact.
And it's sad. It's
Facts. But you know what's crazy? You experienced something you didn't even realize you experienced. You experienced a Trinity in all one go. Because that was the spirit tell you to go to the store. But you did what a lot of people don't do. You listen. A lot of people get instruction from the spirit and either question it or just plain don't listen and then end up looking stupid.
Yeah.
But you're right though. A lot of people don't want to help each other. I like helping people when I can. But not. You can't help everybody though. That doesn't mean help everybody. There's a lot of people out there that you shouldn't help.
100%. And I'm not saying that you should help everybody in the world. I'm just saying that you shouldn't be so quick to say that you can't help them.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. 100%.
Even if it's just $1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what's the
And
dollar?
granted, I make a lot of money. I make a lot of money. And so I can't sit here and sit back and say that without sitting here and saying that some people don't have a motherfucking dollar to give.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so I can't be mad at the people that don't have $1 to give.
No, cause I
I
mean
can't.
everybody got their struggles, bro. Everybody got their struggles.
100%. But I find it more with the, and this is gonna sound fucked up, but I find more with the poor community that they are more willing to help out the poor community than the actual people who have money to be able to help out.
You know why that is?
Tell me.
Because the poor community understands how it feels to be down and out and want nobody give them no type of help. So when they have extra to help and they see somebody in need, they're gonna rush to do it because it's like I don't want that person feeling bad like I felt. You know what I'm saying? And then on the off chance that somebody's gonna help me as my reward for doing my good deed. Now the people with the money that can help, those are the ones that be like, I work for this money. I'm not giving it to them. They can do it like I did. Woo, 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 woo. That's not always true. Granted, it is true, but not always. You know what I mean? You
No,
gotta
I
have
agree.
that discernment. A lot of people don't have discernment of situations and with people to understand, oh, this is this type of person, so I need to go ahead and let them be, leave them alone. Oh, all right, this person is genuine. I'm gonna help them. You know what I mean? This discernment is at an all-time low with humanity right now. Nobody has discernment. That's why a lot of people get deceived, and that's why a lot of people don't want to do nothing for nobody because they feel like everybody a snake because they
Right.
can't tell the good from the bad anymore.
100%. And that's the main thing is you can't tell the good from the bad anymore.
Facts. Too much
It's really
tolerance.
the 100%. And I'm actually, this is gonna sound a little fucked up, and I'm sorry for anybody who's actually listening to this. Sounds fucked up, but I heard a dude one time. He said, and it stuck with me because it makes sense, right? If I saw a pack of lions coming towards me, I'm I'm not sitting there to figure out which lion is gonna bite me. I'm running, right?
Right.
I'm not gonna sit there and wait till a lion bites me to figure out which one lion's gonna bite me. My point is women and men even as at the same time be sitting there and want to hang out with this certain group of people because they feel like this certain group of people is fun, right?
Facts.
when they don't realize that that lion is really biting them, biting the fuck out of them, tearing them to pieces, and they don't realize it
Boy, you
until
said a mouthful with
finally
that.
they do realize it. And when they do, it's already too late. The lion done bit them. It's you done got tore up already. And now you're trying to scramble to piece the pieces back together of what you done already got scrambled up because you was so worried about, I don't know, women, I don't know, alcohol, I don't know, the club, I don't know, the music, I don't know, the hip hop, I don't know, the news, I don't know,
The
the
money.
politicians. Man, I could go on for hours and hours, brother.
Facts. Nah, you said a mouthful with that one, boy, because I mean, I see it too many times, bro. People fall to the lust of their flesh and to the foolishness of the world.
Word.
Happens. Happens to the ones we love the most.
And I think that's what really be hurting people because they go, damn, the person I hurt the person I love the most got hurt by this thing. There can't be this person in the sky that's watching me because if they did, then there's no way that they would let this person happen, this thing happen. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? But those same people won't sit back and say, well, maybe why did this thing happen?
Facts.
Why did he let this thing happen? Well, maybe because, okay, the world is fucked up. And he knew that. There's no way this innocent person, this loving person, this beautiful person is going to be able to make it through this so harsh terrain of a world to
But
even be able to get to the other side. I need
but it
to make
happens.
them struggle a little bit to even process what the world is so fucked up doing.
It's when the veil come off of your eyes, you see a whole lot of things different. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, the world is
Bro, I see
beautiful but messed
everything
up at the
different,
same
bro.
time. Like the world is so beautiful. It's beautiful people in it, beautiful things, but at the same time, it's just sad because it's corrupt. It's the evil is present. I find that when I do good, evil is with me. It's
I find
sad,
that
sad
more
reality.
often than not.
Hmm?
You just hit the nail on the head, bro.
I mean, that's
I
that's the
find
words
that
of the
more
Apostle
often.
Paul, not mine. Trust me, brother. It's a lot of knowledge all in one book that a lot of people should read. Like a lot of people tell me I'm wise and smart and all that. And do I want to be puffed up and boast of myself? Sometimes, yeah, but at the same time, I can't because all the knowledge I have was given to me. You know, it's not my knowledge. It's just the knowledge that's given to all of us. It's my duty to help spread.
I'll say this. You were able to open up your mind enough to believe the knowledge that was possible. A lot of people aren't willing to open their mind up to what the knowledge is possible.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of people haven't had the Paul experience, the Saul experience. I say that I had one of those. You feel me? Where the Lord came himself and was like, "All right, I might thump you on your forehead and tell you to get right. You about to have a choice: either get right or you go about to have hell to pay." You feel me? So it
Right.
was one or two. And I was smart enough to choose a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was smart enough to go, all right, let me get right. You know what I mean? Because it was like, all right, I can't deny it. Like, you're here. How can I deny it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, they haven't had that supernatural experience. But everybody claims to be spiritual, but haven't had a supernatural experience. That'd be my
Yeah.
issue with a lot of people that claim to be so, oh, I'm so spiritual, this, that, and the third. Like, all right, have you ever had an actual supernatural experience? Have you
Nah,
actually
facts.
had seen a vision? You know what I mean? Like, because I mean that stuff is scary on sometimes. It is. It's trying to figure out how to explain it because I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a prophet. I have visions all the time. Like, no, has it happened? Yeah. You know, it's like an out of body experience almost.
100%. It's like I told you off video. Is the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, the world is so where it's at, and I see something. I know it's gonna happen. I told you everything.
Yeah, I'm
I
about
know
to say
it's gonna happen.
I care about your life, so we're not gonna talk about it on camera.
No,
Because you say that they're gonna come for you.
100%, 100%. They're gonna be coming for me, 100%. But that's my point. Is we know these things are gonna happen, and we see them fully and clearly. And each of us got a different task. My task, I believe, and I don't know if it's true, and hopefully one day I can be told that it was, because personally, I believe my task is to inform. I believe my task is to help inform.
That's all of our tasks, brother. All called do it.
100%. But I also believe, like, I believe your task isn't just to inform. I believe your task is also to awaken. I believe you're going to be a great spiritual person, especially in the afterlife. But I believe that you were put here for a reason to gain awakening through all of these messages that you sent. Now, that's not to make you emotional or make you feel any type of way, but that is mainly to make a certain point that everybody is here for a purpose. I believe that your purpose is to not only inform, but to enforce this rule that you need to follow this person in order to come to the afterlife. And actually, in more than anything, be the person you were supposed to be.
You're not the first person to say that. You know that, right?
Really?
You're not the first person to say that.
And I believe
In
I'm not
different
gonna be the
words,
last.
but yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be the last, brother, because you are the person to send the messages, and I'm the person to help and inform and enforce. You are the person that's gonna. Me personally, I believe you are the person that's going to enforce and make sure that these things happen, and more than anything, gain the engagement that needs to be engaged.
Right.
The people who need to be hear it are gonna hear it, and I believe that your purpose is to get the voice out.
Slowly,
My purpose is to help you enforce that voice.
trust me, it's slowly happening, brother. It's all coming together. Cause surely
100%.
enough, what you're saying are true words, brother. It's a lot of work to do, but it must be done.
It must be done, and that's the main thing. And I think that the world is getting so wrapped up in what's happening right now that they can't see what may be happening in the future.
Because of the way they play reverse mind control on everybody. We've had the truth all along, but they made it seem like the truth was hidden. And they put a little bits and pieces of lies out to make people think, oh, they're releasing the truth now. Everything's getting exposed. No, no. All they're doing is caking layer, 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 and layer of BS on top of the truth to the point to where the truth, you can't even get to it no more. So
100%.
right now, what we need to be doing is taking the truth and instilling it in our minds and our hearts. So when it gets to that point where nobody can get to that truth anymore, we still have it and we can still spread it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to constantly study. You gotta constantly read. You know what I'm saying? You have to do these things. It's mandatory. You have to. If you don't,
Whenever,
it'll
and I'll
fail.
tell you this: whenever we have a problem in our house or anything's going on, if a teenager's being delinquent or anything, I always tell them, grab your Bible, whatever Bible you have. It really doesn't matter when the Holy Spirit's guiding you. Grab any Bible you have and open up to any page you want to and look at the very first verse you read. I guarantee you that it's going to be a situation that you're in. I guarantee you it's going to be a situation that God has already spoke about. I guarantee you that as long as you just open that Bible without context, without any other will than wanting to learn, you will get the information that you are wanting.
I will say this. Can that happen? Yes. I don't. Well, being with my experience with ministry and teaching Bible study classes, I don't recommend always doing that. What I recommend is, for one, reading all the way through. You feel me?
100%.
And then once you read it all the way through, you'll retain certain things, right? You'll be able to remember, all right, this book is about this book is about this. So then you can go and be like, all right, I want to study about this. I'm gonna go to this book and read this now.
100%.
Now I'm gonna go read this book, and then after a while, when you going through certain situations in life, those verses are automatically pop in your head. Boom. You might not remember the whole section, but you'll remember that one verse. Boom. All right, I need to go here and read about this. You know what I'm saying? Like how we be talking, I can pop off the top of my head with scripture. Like a lot of times, the stuff I say be scripture. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't quote where it's from because, like, I can't remember off the top of my head the exact address of where it's at, but it's in that book. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And start doing
Right.
things like that.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. 100%. But I agree with you. 100%. You should read the book full and through. I agree.
I advise everybody to get a study Bible. A study Bible helps with that because it got like little like stuff in it that help you like it say all right, it breaks stuff down for you if it's hard to understand, or like it'll break down certain sections so you like table of contents type thing. Like all right, if you're looking for a certain thing, it helps you get straight to it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Or just look, talk to your neighbor with it. Always good to assemble together.
100%. I
But
definitely agree with that.
for sure, man. But hey, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up one more again. We appreciate everybody coming through the good old talk right now. But hey, this been the Jump Around Podcast. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. Peace.
Peace.